So a brother took the TikTok to inform Black TikTok that there were some black farmers down in Georgia being harassed by white people down there in Georgia.
Hey family, listen, there is a black-owned farm here in Georgia that has been being terrorized by white folk.
So I said, I went down this rabbit hole to try to figure out who they were, but he made a separate video to update everybody who they were, right?
Update, I found out it's Tiffany's Farms. Tiffany's Farms is the farm down in Hampton, Georgia, or Barnesville, Georgia. I believe it's Barnesville. She might have two locations, you never know.
So I go on their YouTube page and I scroll down, probably like the third or fourth video down. They made a video responding to him, basically saying that, in little to no words, that he was spreading misinformation.
We're going to talk about the fact that in this young man's video, he stated that some of the people that we have a problem with has been killing our animals. So we don't have animals on the property. So we want to create the facts about what's really going on the property, for we won't have no misunderstanding going forward, you know?
Yes, we need our people to be on the same page and not to have any misunderstandings, because this is something that involves some seriousness, you know, and we need facts to be out there, not any inflated stories or, you know, alternative facts. We just need to make sure that we are being factual. The only people that...
So I'm thinking to myself, okay, what misinformation? So something simple as, I think he said something like a dog or something, they was unaliving their animals. Kind of find out that wasn't true, but everything else was definitely true. They are definitely being harassed by white people down there. Okay.
This is our second fire that we're dealing with. So if you can remember, we had a first fire and they had this whole area right here messed up. Everything was burnt to a crisp.
For us to stop certain individuals from encroaching on our property.
Let's find out.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They keep bringing the dogs over to the property, keep peeking over the fence. It's like they're really hyper fixated and hyper focused on us. We're over here working. As you can see in the majority of our videos, other than us having to explain the level of difficulties and adversities that we're experiencing, we are always working.
Now, I'm going to say this as respectful as I can. She said out of her mouth on this video that she kindly declines those black men coming down there to camp out with tents on her property with massive pew-pews. She said that she would prefer to do it the legal way.
You don't have to go that route. We can do things that's more legal. That's how I feel about it. So
Yeah.
Whatever that is. She made sure she put emphasis on doing it the legal way. She said she does not want any black men out there camping out, setting bear traps, because I believe a few black men called her to try to, you know, help her with security and everything. And she said that she kindly declined it. She doesn't want that type of chaos on her property.
All that stuff about, you know, different people coming on the property to give assistance and to talk to us directly, that never happened. And we did turn down ones that had that kind of like militia talk. Like,
she said militia talk.
you're gonna come out here, they're gonna set some bear traps, and then they're gonna come out here with these big ARs and all this other stuff. We was like, no, I answered that. I talked to my dad about it. I always read things to him prior to answering, especially when there's men involved with it and they're coming at an aggressive, like, you gotta do it, you gotta work with us. No, I don't have to. We don't have to go that route. We can do things that's more legal. That's how I feel about it. So
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Do you think these people care about you doing it the legal way, as if you're going to get any type of assistance the legal way? These people are illegally trespassing on your property, and you have the right to protect yourself and or your property. Don't be naive. And this is the problem. This is why collectively we cannot come together. This is why collectively it is hard for us to be on one page and be in alignment with one another and unify. You are making it known to the world. That video has almost 100,000 views. You are making it known to the world that you do not want the assistance of armed black men that can protect you and your elderly father. And that is dangerous. Absolutely dangerous.
So them farmers really thought we was coming to get in them fields? Is that what I'm reading? Y'all really thought we was coming to get in those fields? It's funny when black people say stuff like over a year ago when we said that Donald Trump specifically saying that immigrants were coming over here to steal black jobs meant that him deporting them was supposed to open the door for us to get back in the fields. Of course, immediately Most people said, y'all are reaching. Now here we are. They are literally on Twitter, all over social media, complaining about the fact that we did not come into those fields. I get the unemployment rate is rising rapidly in the black community. I believe for us it's about 7% compared to about 4.5% for just about any other demographic. But that also means that 93% of us have jobs. 93% of us are working. And 93% of us were never coming out into those fields to pick your stupid crops. Y'all are supposed to be the pick them up by their bootstraps people, right? Y'all are always the ones talking about earn this, that, hard work, this, that. But then y'all never want to do your own damn work. Y'all brought us over here, all right? We spent hundreds of years doing that stuff for free. We spent another 100 years after that with Jim Crow rights. We fought, bled, died, protested, did everything we possibly could to gain the rights that we have now. We live in this country, we work, we own businesses. We are not going back to your fields. Can y'all just let that shit go? Like, can y'all let it go? It ain't gonna happen. And there's nothing you're gonna do to make it happen. You don't got the numbers. You don't have the manpower. We're not going back. The experiment failed, okay? And now guess what's happening? Food is rotting in the ground because y'all really thought we was coming back out there.
Hello everyone, today I want to talk about this topic. Many people are talking about farmers, worker and immigration. I watch many videos. Some people say the farmers have a big problem. Some people say they cannot find enough workers. Other people say this problem started after many workers left. Some people blame the government, some people blame the farmer, some people blame the system. But I think we should look at both sides. Farmer work is not easy. People work is the hot sun. They work for many hours. They carry heavy things. It is a very hard work. Not everyone wants this job. Many people want jobs with better pays. Many people want job inside an office or shop. That is why many farmers have trouble finding workers. Some people say the local workers do not want their jobs. Other people say the pay is too low. Both ideas are part of this decision. We should not only listen to one side, we should listen to everyone. Many people also talk about immigration. Some people say immigrations help farmers. Some people say farms need these workers. Others have different ideas. This is a big debate. Many people do not agree. That is okay. Everyone can have a different opinion. But we should always speak with respect. We should not hate people because of their race. We should not hate people because of their country. Every person should be treated with respect. Another thing is the social media. Many videos become viral, but not every video tells the full story. Some videos shows only one side. Some videos leave out impact fact. So before we believe, sometimes we should check more than one source. That is very important. Food is important for every family. Farmers are important. Workers are also important. Without workers, farms have problem. Without farms, food become more expensive. So farmers and workers need each other. This is not about politics. This is about food. This is about job. This is about families. In my opinion, fighting will not fix the problem. Blaming people will not fix the problem. The best way to find a good situation, farmers need workers. Workers need fair play. People need food at the good price, and if everyone works together, life becomes better. If everyone only argues, nothing changes. So I think we should stay calm, we should listen, we should learn, and we should respect different opinion. Let's continue.
You're not gonna believe this. I saw that someone on Twitter were saying, the white farmers on Twitter were saying that when they had all these mass deportations, that they just automatically thought that they were going to send the black people to work their farms. The black farmers who had already lost their farms, and just, other black people, because they needed the help and they wanted the government to send them, I guess, criminals so they can work on their farms, so they can keep their farms. Because, me keeping my farm and not caring about you and giving you low wages, that's just the American dream, right? Stop it. Y'all need to stop this. This is just totally ridiculous. Little Johnny, little Susie, all the ones that you're paying all this money because you've gotten all this government money for free, you need to go get them out of college, which is what they used to do in the olden days. Get them out of college, get them out of their little jobs, and get them working that farm on the weekend. There you go. See, I fixed it for you.
Wait, you mean to tell me Americans don't want to pick lettuce for $2 an hour? No. Now the farmers are crying because they can't find any workers. Ain't that something? After you pushed out all of the immigrant workers who actually did the job, now you're standing around wondering why Chet and Kaylee won't come pick your cabbage in 100-degree weather for $4.75 and a Capri Sun? Y'all really thought folks were going to jump at the chance to break their backs for pennies on a dollar. But you know what's even funnier, y'all? Some of these farmers say the American workers they do get, they don't even last the whole damn day. One guy said somebody walked off by luck, and honestly, I support it. Listen, I wouldn't be out there picking strawberries and fighting bees and being dehydrated just so that farmer could sell those strawberries for $12.99 a box at Whole Foods. Negative. See, they've been telling you this lie for years. They took our jobs. Nah, Americans, you didn't want those jobs. You just didn't want them to have the jobs either. Now look at you, a field full of crops and not a soul to pick 'em. Next time, think twice before turning labor into a culture war. 'Cause now, it's just you and your own damn tomatoes.
Hello everyone, after watching all this video, I want to share with my opinion. First of all, I want to say this is a very emotional topic. Many people have different opinions. Some people support the government, some people support the farmers, some people support the immigrant workers, and some people support the local workers. Everyone has a different view. In my opinion, we should not make a decision after watching only one video. One video cannot tell the full story. It is always better to listen to different people. It is better to read different reports, and it is better to think before we make a final opinion. One thing is very clear: farmer is hard work. It is not an easy job. People work in the hot sun. They work for many hours. Sometimes they work every day. This job needs strong people. That is why many farmers depend on experienced work. Many people say that when farmers leave farms have problems. Some farmers cannot pick fruit. Some farms cannot pick vegetables. Some farms say they lose money. If this is true, then it is a serious problem. Because farms are important, food is important to everyone. Without farms and workers, food cannot reach our home. At the same time, workers also need respect. Every worker should get fair pay. Every worker should be safe. Every worker should be treated like a human being, no matter where they came from, no matter what language they speak. Hard work is a hard work. Another things I want to say is about social media. Today many videos become viral, but viral does not always mean true. Sometimes people show only one side. Sometimes they leave out important fact. That is way to should a always check more than one sure. We should ask questions, we should learn, we should not believe everything is one video. Some people say this is about politics. Maybe politics is part of history, but I think this is also about workers. It is about families, it is about food, it is about money, it is about future. If farmers cannot find workers, food price many grow up. If food price grow up, every families feels it. Rich families feel it. Poor family feel it. Everyone feel it. That is why these problems is bigger than politics. Another things it want to say is this: we should never hate people because of their race. We should never hate people because of their country. We should never hate people because of their skin color. Every country has good people. Every country also has a bad people. We should judge people by their action, not by where they were born. Respect is very important. Kindness is very important. Listen is very important. If people is fight, nothing change. If people also blame each other, nothing change. Is the best way to find solution. Farmers need worker needs fair pay, families need food. We, the government, need good politics. If everyone works together, everyone can win. If everyone fights, everyone loses. That is why I think we should stay calm. We should listen. We should learn. We should respect different opinion. You should not have to agree with me, and that is okay. Is in my opinion. This is only my opinion. I respect people who think differently because every person has the right to share their opinion. At the end of the day, I hope farmers do well. I hope workers do well. I hope families can buy food at a good price. And I hope people choose respect instead of hate. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe. I also tell me your opinion in the comment. Please keep your comment peaceful. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.